Hi guys, it's the second episode of the FI series. This episode is Doctor Who, the 9th Doctor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we will be at my friend Ellie's house to film this. So we're going to...
Jump cut!
Okay, so we'll do the description of the first episode in really quickly.
Okay.
Not for 17.
You see the Doctor and Rose.
Girl called Rose, she has a really crappy job and she has no future because she finished her GCSEs with not much there. Then her work explodes because plastic dummies are attacking her. She meets the Doctor and basically she saves the world with him, and then she's a real bitch and is just like, thanks for what? Nothing. To her boyfriend, and then just sort of runs in the TARDIS. And she's a right bitch at the end.
Yeah, basically. Doctor Who!
What did you think of the story overall, like the setup?
I think it was quite good. It was very sort of... You got introduced to the different characters pretty well. And, yeah, I thought it was good.
Like,
Yeah.
was the start of it, did you notice it was really, really fast paced? You know, to show like the buses going around Rose's life. But when you actually saw Rose, she was just sort of slightly glum looking, except for, you know, hanging out with her boyfriend, and relatively slow in comparison to the music.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be a slight geek and say that might represent something. What did you think of Rose? Because she's a love and hate character, really.
I really quite liked her. She was very much a sort of young British adult, you know. She had a job that she didn't really like. She was trying to make the best of it, and then, you know, she meets the Doctor and she saves his life. She saves a lot of lives because she did sports in school, which, you know, fair enough.
Gymnastics.
Bronze.
There's a thing in sort of newer episodes of Doctor Who where companions have to sort of prove themselves. She sort of proves herself kind of even before the whole I got the bronze bit. She reacted quickly and put the fire alarm on in the restaurant and told everyone to get out so no one would get hurt, and that was sort of her slowly reacting quickly enough to situations.
It was a very good reaction, you know. It's sort of like the sensible thing to do.
A lot of people hate her because, say, when her mum's in a panic and rings her up and saying, "Don't come outside," Rose just sort of hangs up on her. And basically that sort of attitude never really changes apart from in like 2 episodes. So a lot of people don't like her because she's kind of realistically bitchy.
I can understand the whole, you know, people don't like her because she did that to her mum, because obviously you've got a parent, you've got a mum. I would never do that to my mum, because the minute my mum found out I was okay, she'd kill me for hanging up on her. But I do quite like that, sort of that whole sassy, you know.
Also, I think she's kind of relatable, not just the fact that she's a bit of a cow, but at the start she doesn't have any qualifications other than GCSEs. She's in a job that she doesn't like, obviously. She's in a relationship which is okay, and she's still living with her mum. For 2005, that was like ridiculously common, seeing as most children were leaving school before they completed their GCSEs. So I think she was extremely relatable in that sense, but not even exactly the best role model.
Even now, I find that quite relatable because, well, at the minute we're being, you know, you have to do 6th form or A levels. But I do find that quite good, you know, quite sort of. You can understand who she is, and it gives you the whole idea that, oh wow, that could happen to me. You know, I've had a pretty ordinary life. I could meet someone like the Doctor and go travelling through time and space in
You just need your work to blow up and people to die.
Yeah, you just need a scary mannequins to come alive. Which I now understand why some people are scared of mannequins. Because they come alive.
What did you actually sort of think of the idea of moving mannequins? I know we thought they were quite scary, but did you actually seem frightened by them when they were actual mannequins?
No, I'm not normally like scared of mannequins, just the whole idea of them suddenly now moving around and they have their own sort of conscience. That's quite creepy in a sense, because mannequins aren't supposed to do that.
I remember when I first watched the episode when I was 11, and it was that episode, and I think it was not my birthday, and I was watching at my grand's house, and she's like, "Why aren't you hiding behind the sofa? This is scary." And I was like, "It's not that scary. It's just really cool."
Yeah.
What did you think of the Doctor?
I like him. He's really funny. Like the first time he sees himself in the mirror, he's like, oh, he is. And that's just
it's not gonna work.
And he's quite sassy and very
He's
sort of
gay and she's an alien.
in a sense, he's sort of very down to earth. Like, he doesn't mess around with anything. He just tells you how it is. And every now and then, he'll add a bit of sass or throw in a snarky comment.
Yeah, he's relatively angsty, isn't he?
Kind of, yeah.
I'm trying to save every stupid ape on this planet.
Which is kind of a stark contrast to the other Doctors that you'll see later, who are just immediately apologising for every single death. Special effects.
Oh, they're amazing. They're so bad, they're amazing. So special effects. They're so bad, they're good. Like, there was a point when Rose's boyfriend, when he sticks his hands on the wheelie bin and goes to pull them off, and that's when I could tell that there was green screen and the special effects were just, they were so bad that I loved them.
Overall, they were alright. Like, say, the explosion ones, you could tell they were explosions, and the sort of little transmitter on London Eye.
Yeah.
That was alright. It was just when they tried to make the plastic
Alive.
move, alive, it just didn't quite look that good.
Yeah, but I think that added charm to it.
What did you think of Rose's mum?
Rose's mum was a very good character. I liked her. She was very motherly in the sense that she was obviously worried about Rose when all the mannequins started moving and that.
And also relatively horny.
Yeah. The whole, there's a strange man in my bedroom.
Where anything could happen.
No.
I think her and her boyfriend Mickey were sort of developed for more comedic effects and
Yeah.
other, but it gets sort of better on. Although for Mickey it takes an entire season to improve. Overall, where do you think this series would go? How would you imagine it going?
I would imagine a lot of sass. No, I don't know, I think it was pretty good. The first episode was entertaining. It definitely draws me into wanting to wanting to watch the next.
I actually do have some Doctor Who books upstairs.
We're not reading it.
Oh.
It makes me want to watch, like, carry on watching the series.
Is there anything you'd want to happen or expect to happen?
I'd want to find out a bit more about the Doctor, except for the fact that he's just called the Doctor. Which I do know you obviously do find out more about him and all that. You know, you can't be on Tumblr and not know anything from Super Who lot. The idea that I've been on Tumblr and obviously being on Tumblr, being on the fandom sides of Tumblr, you hear things.
Hartnell?
On a scale of Hartnell to
Eccleston.
Eccleston, what would you rate it?
8.5 alpacas!
Cut that because copyright.
So, I hope you enjoyed that episode of FI. As you can see, Alpaca enjoyed that episode too, didn't you? Yes. He did. The next episode will be out next Tuesday, and will be on the TV series of Sherlock Holmes. So, Benedict fans, join, watch, and please don't hurt me afterwards in case I have anything bad to say. If you liked this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel to be notified when the next videos are going up. I also have a Facebook page and a blog on Tumblr and a Twitter account and a Google Plus page. All of the links are down there in the description box for your liking and following pleasure. That was really weird, sorry. And I hope you will join me next week for the next episode.